GR86 on the highway heading out to Ridge Motorsports Park, and it's my first track day of the year, so I had to catch up on the maintenance on the 86. Got a fresh oil change. I moved up from 5W20 to 5W30. I'm back on the Hawk DTC 60 brakes, front and rear. Still have the camber bolts up front, but running stock Michelin PS4 tires, although I did throw a new set on the back. Excited, set like a new kind of baseline, but also kind of shake off the cobwebs. Last year wasn't great. I had a couple like eye injuries and some weirdness that happened up on you know, my track days, but hopefully this year will be a lot better. I plan on taking out this and the Lotus and my motorcycle out and just kind of, you know, getting back into the groove of things. As always, my goals for today are just, you know, keep it safe, work up to my comfort level, and then maybe just push against it a little bit. But, you know, not overstep it like I did last year. And I think hopefully a lot of that was just tires and stuff, and now that I have significantly newer tires that are basically brand new, and hopefully the car will be a little bit, you know, more controllable at the limit. So a funny thing about the 86 is when I went to do the oil change and I went to reset the interval, I realized I'd only done 995 miles since the last oil change. And I think there was like 3 track days, and basically all I do with this car, because I don't commute with it, is take it out on the back roads and like flog it and then take it back home. And then each of those trips is like 30 to 90 miles. So like all of that is just in that short amount of time. It's really funny. But this car only has 10,716 miles right now for a 2022. But I'm excited to see, you know, what I can do again with it. Oh, is that a new Prelude? Oh, I've not seen one of those yet. Who buys those? Alright, so I finally got these new tires. They're same OEM, PS4, not S tires. Put everything at 26 PSI just to start out with. Probably just be bleeding off throughout the day. And yeah, I'm excited to keep going. I got that POV camera for the helmet, so that'd be kind of cool. I don't know if I showed you guys this last time, but I got these 997 GT3 ducks. Yeah, there. So those 997 GT3 brake ducts. I don't know how they help, but they're pretty cool. All right, well, aside from the minor whoopsie of going off, you know, I think that went pretty well. Not that I'm fixated on track time, definitely was faster. Yeah, other than just that one spot where I just went offline on 2 to 3, I was like too tight, and then I just tried to maintain speed instead of driving the line I was on. I actually talked with the like the group coach afterwards about that, and so just another thing to add is like, if me are going offline, drive the line that you have. You can't just try to correct to get back on the line. So that's going to be just another thing to add. If you mess up, own the mistake and just drive it to keep it on the road. So but other than that, I think it went well in general. Just more comfortable, and just, yeah, slowing my inputs. I gotta just not overshift. I think I was still like downshifting when I don't need to, which is kind of making it so I have to kind of rush to upshift, but having a lot of fun. So I'm going to just chill out and enjoy it. Also having the seat more upright, perfect, worked really well. But I'm going to yeah, head back out there in a couple minutes and just enjoy it. And I am so happy that I have PPF because I was like very worried, but yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else. I don't want to jinx anything. But all right, get back out there in a minute. So we're a few sessions later. This last one I had the instructor do lead follow with me, so well, he just followed me, but basically he noted that I was doing this thing called creeping, where you kind of creep too early towards corner entry and you kind of blow the apex because you're early apexing or you're just fucking up the corner. So there's 2 turns that I have to worry about. Turn 6, which is like a big carousel, and I just have to make sure that I am entering correctly, but I just have to back off and just kind of be a little bit slower and kind of turn back in towards the apex at the exit of it. Like there's a little cone out there. And another one is turn 13, which is to go downhill left into the ridge complex. And again, I was like kind of creeping there, so I just have to be like a little bit later and just more relaxed on that. But so that's what I'm going to focus on this lap. But I had a lot of fun, so time to go out there one last time. Another successful track day in the bag. So much fun. I feel like yeah, you definitely like grow and get more confident over the course of the sessions, but got a little overconfident, like the instructor was saying, who followed me. Like it was kind of over driving a little bit, and just having poor technique in a couple of the corners, just because I was like rushing to get to the apex rather than taking the proper line. But yeah, really good time, lots of fun. Kept the car in one piece, only had that one minor off. But I want to overlay a photo of my front tires, especially my front right. So I was running like 30 psi hot, and it felt good for the rear, but like I mean, like it was a little bit gummy. And I took a look at the front right, and I have gone like, there's wear like down the sidewall, almost touching the rim. So I think I might go up like 2 psi, like 32 psi hot towards the end of the day, just to kind of be safe in the front. I think in the rear was fine. But yeah, you're putting a lot of load on that front right in turn 6, which is like the long carousel turn. So something to look out for. But I'm gonna head home on some scenic roads. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. I plan on bringing the Lotus out here, hopefully the next track day. I might have to wait till June. I got some stuff coming up, but yeah, as far as videos though, so I know it's been a long time since my last video. I'm treating this kind of as like home videos at this point. I'm not gonna be a YouTuber. I don't think that, I feel like this is too niche to go out to a broad audience. I saw that like my initial views spiked. I think that's what the YouTube algorithm is, you know, and your views kind of spike and then they come back down. And I was hitting like 400 views and I was like, why am I spending so many hours, you know, doing the editing and whatnot? So I'm just gonna make home videos for fun, and if you watch them, you watch them, and then maybe if more of you guys watch them, like, subscribe, all that stuff, then I'll be motivated to do more. But as it is, I just gonna do it as the mood strikes. I'll do track days and I don't know, maybe some more spirited driving. Maybe I'll talk about cars, but like, it'll just be if I feel like it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that is. Bye.